Hey guys, it's Darren. So it's certainly been a minute since we've seen an update for the DJI Fly app. This is on iOS. It will work with all the compatible drones on DJI Fly app. 1.4.12 is the new version, and what this brings is it brings a new live streaming feature within the app. The Find My Drone has got better because it now shows you the last position of the actual drone as a video clip, adds support for iOS 15, and then certain issues and optimizes overall app quality. What does that mean? Well, we'll find out in today's video. Now, I just want to address that the front LED is working absolutely fine on iOS. I'm not sure why it was mentioned that it's not working, but it's working fine, as you can see here, and also when it's in the air. Now, I'm recording this so you can see it's flashing really rapidly, but this is because I'm recording it through my phone. But no problems whatsoever with the front LED light. You can still customize it. It's not a massive thing. This is a front LED light. You know, this isn't going to affect climate change, but a lot of people are having sleepless nights over this front LED, but fear not, it's working fine. Now, regards to the Fly app, again, I won't leave you hanging, but this app is fine. It's not exciting. I will discuss all the points today. I'll just show you this bottom left-hand corner. The compass is working fine. You can still change from compass to map, and it's responsive. Everything is working fine. So if you want to go out and download this, there is no issues whatsoever with this iOS version. You can see here the battery length and the actual signal is all the same. So let's look through the settings here. I'm going to quickly go through everything. Now, my max altitude did change there, so you will need to reset your values, what you've got it set to before, so just make note of that, especially return to home altitude. You don't want that to be really low or really high. And then we're just going to go through some of these other settings, and I'll just show you what is new. So Find My Drone now is great. I love this feature. So now you can see on a video clip the last actual data. It's like the cached data stored on the app. So this is going to be really helpful if you're in a location you're not really familiar with, the drone actually flies away because of the wind or something and you lose it. This is going to help a lot with recovering that, and I'll discuss that right at the end of the video as well. Everything else on this app is just laid out and set out the exact same. So photo, video, everything is the same as it was before. You click on video and then you click the bottom on the res and FPS to actually change those settings just like you did before. So I'm kind of just skimming through this because if you've had one of the previous updates, you know all this already. So I'm not going to make this a 20-minute long video. I'm going to get through this and just focus on the key areas. Moving on to the next page on the app, we go to control here. You'll see that LED. You can change the colors, all's the same. Allow gimbal rotation. I have that pointed up, so I have that switch on, so I can change that. And then everything else on here, phone charging is still there, so you can turn that phone charging on and off. That's on iOS only. And then on camera settings, that whole page is the same. So let's not hang about on this page. Everything is as it was. Now, transmission, you're still going to get your transmission data and then about. But on that transmission page, you have them now live streaming platforms. Now, if you like live streaming your drone, I don't really use it, and I don't think I ever would because I don't really live stream. Certainly when I'm flying, but if you like doing that, you've now got this option. Now, if you click OK, I'll show you what happens. If you click OK here, you get this RTMP. It doesn't have on here any ability to just click on, say, YouTube or Facebook and then just live stream directly onto the app on your phone, which is a real big disappointment. That would work great. Instead, what you've got to do, and I will make a separate video on this, you've got to actually put in the website for, say, the YouTube website and then your actual live streaming key. I'll make a full video on this, but it would be great if you could just literally click YouTube or Facebook and then it started live streaming, but you have to input the actual address, and I'll discuss that in a different video. So it certainly is windy today. I'm just going to go and test out the stability and the performance of this drone when it's in the air, because there has been some problems in the past with these Fly updates regards to it crashing and having problems. So we're just going to test it out as well. But regards to the actual app itself and the Fly update, unless you really like live streaming, there isn't anything groundbreakingly fantastic about this update. So I did consider it even doing this video, but I know a lot of you just asked the question, is it alright to download? Is it stable? And I'm hoping just from this video alone I can give that answer is yes. I'm just going to do a few different test flights here. So just going back, we can see that there's no drifting or anything. We have had that before, so even in high winds it's locking on to the houses there, direct in the center, flying back in strong winds, absolutely fine. And I always try to do this test here as well, so directly over these hedges, put it into cine mode, and then it should be really straight. Bear in mind it's really windy today and it does a pretty good job. A slight drift, but that's because of the high winds. The 3 fly modes work fine on the app as well. Sport, normal and cine all work great. In sports mode, when you are flying, especially in winds, you will get this message. This isn't any fault with the drone, it's just the way that the actual drone flies at the angle, so not a fault there. You're still going to get that message. Sports mode, performance wise, no problems. You can see picks up speed really quickly, even on the rotation here, just going right. It's keeping up with that car just ahead, no problems. And the signal, no issues. We're not gone very far today, but the signal is decent as well. We've got interference around here, still full bars, just about 500 meters away, so decent there. Now Quickshots, nothing new here, exactly the same. So I'm not going to go over all the Quickshots because you know them already. I'll just show you, we'll just do the rocket. I want to just test at making sure that that tracking is keeping lock. So we'll just lock onto this hedge here and then we'll just speed it up and just show that that actually locks and keeps that lock in place. It actually gets pretty cool hyperlapse, you know, doesn't it? Now cast your eyes to the bottom left hand corner to that compass. As you can see here, I'm spinning round 360 degrees. You can look there, that little blue arrow is turning. So that compass is spot on. As I now point in the direction of the drone, the small little blue circle is pointing directly towards it. Now the only thing I don't like, this is personal preference, is this picture still is really oversaturated. So either in Pro or Auto, you do have to bring that exposure down. Just going to test out the fly mode. So you've got follow and FPV. FPV exactly the same. Listen, it's all right. It's not great. You probably wouldn't use it very much. I have got a video coming on FPV mode soon though, but FPV is nice to have, but it certainly doesn't compare to an FPV drone. All the other settings on here are exactly the same. There is nothing extra new. The only difference is that live streaming. So if you like doing that, that's great, but the app is stable. It's just as good as it was before. There doesn't seem to be any bugs, so it has been delayed coming out on iOS, but everything seems to be working really well. Tested this a few times now and I can't see any problems. I'm going to bring this drone in now. I'm just going to quickly show you the Find My Drone feature, because again, this is probably the best feature from this, unless you like live streaming. But the drone's on the ground now, so just imagine you've lost this somewhere in the forest, in a deep forest, and it's now lost. So you go onto the bottom here under safety, find my drone, and then you click start flashing and beeping. You will then get these beeping tones like this, and then you go back on to the actual app, and now what you get is this little video, and this shows you the cached memory of where that drone was and its last remaining moments and sights before we lost all contact with this drone. So now you can see this little red line, that's from you to the drone, and it's going to be really easy to pinpoint it. So DJI Fly 1.4.12 is now out. Go and download that, go and test out, get some good weather in your country hopefully, and enjoy flying. See you all soon guys. If you're new around here, a like and subscribe will be excellent. Take care. Bye bye.